will you go outside and have a look what's happening? And he went outside, and the Cossacks were attacking an elderly woman, and he interfered, and the Cossacks shot him. And my mother went outside to find out what's happening, and he died in her arms. She was then 3 months pregnant. After that, of course, I was born, and she couldn't support me, so she put me into an orphanage at the age of 2.
My mother was in an empty house, holding the baby, a baby. She said, look, I've got no food for you. It's no good you staying here. Join the crowd. They will see you right. So I joined the crowd. Winter set in. Must have taken us quite a while to get to Poland. They wrapped my feet in paper to keep them warm. But they got wet from the snow, you know.
No clothes, no shoes. We had to cover our feet with a piece of rag. One
of the officers caught hold of one of the little boys. You can just imagine how old we were, 5, 6 years of age. And he grabbed him by the neck, he took out his sword, and he was showing us I was going to cut his head off. And his head under his, and the mother saw it. Yeah, I remember it. She was never the same again.
Well, I've got to learn to accept it, you know, that it wasn't a dream, it was real. You know, it did really happen. I just didn't just dream it, it happened.
You see my ears? There's still frostbite from those years. I can't get it to heal. Anything, anywhere to sleep. I was small. I defecated where I slept. I'm so scared. I was an animal. I wasn't a human being. The heads, they were so dirty, so filthy, that the heads were covered in a scab. They called it a palch. You know what a palch is? And the girls had to pull out the hair and clean up. So by the time we got to Cape Town, a lot of the boys' scalps was fairly clean already. The place I slept with my 2 brothers was the top of the oven. It was very cold there, you see. What was our mattress? Straw. We slept on straw. That's all. On the oven. And how many times weren't we monoxided? We were gassed. They said, when my mother used to come home, they used to find us gone. They used to undress us naked and throw us into the snow, shocked to wake us up. And after that, with the headaches we used to have, was something too terrible. But surely we survived.
It was at this desperate time that, armed with nothing more than his briefcase and cane, Isaac Ochberg changed the hopeless destiny of 200 orphan children by bringing the